Hi guys, welcome back to our channel.
What's happening?
All right, so today we're going to do a project that was suggested to us in our Facebook community group, Avery Street Design Studio Community.
Right.
And I put out a question just yesterday, and we got a lot of great responses. And
these are, it gets really hard every week to come up with something to build. So this one is courtesy of Barbara Larrick.
Hi, Barbara. Thank you.
Big shout out.
Yes.
Today we're going to do a shelf that's got 2 diamonds front and back and 3 shelves.
Yes.
Very easy project. We're going to make it out of 1 8-foot 1x4.
Yep.
Here you go.
Yep. Let's get started. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to start with our 1x4 here at the miter saw. We're going to start cutting 2 15-inch pieces that we're going to split in half on the table saw. I've got my saw fence set at 1 5/8. We're going to split both of these in half. You can make these longer or shorter depending on how you're feeling, but this will make a pretty good size shelf, so let's get these cut. Okay, we need to miter all 4 of these pieces on both ends. I got my saw set at 45. And we're going to try to get as much out of this board as we can, as long of a piece as we can. So that's saw set at about 14 7/8. So I'll give you a specific here in a second.
Okay.
Okay, so our piece from long point to long point is 14 7/8. So we're going to do that to all 4 pieces. Okay, so we're going to attach these with some CA glue first, and we've got a new tool slash toy that I've had forever that I haven't been able to use on anything, so we're going to break it out here in a second. So we're just going to glue the corners all together.
We still haven't ordered more CA glue, so.
I found a bottle that's playing nice today, so.
Oh, that's a miracle.
It's a wonderful day. You don't have to use CA glue if you don't want to. You can regular glue and clamp these, or put a nail to hold them together after you glue them. A million ways to do miter joints. Okay, we have a picture framing tool that I've had on hand for years. I just took it out of the box today. This is the perfect thing to use it for. It puts these little V nails in the corner of each, or the angle of each corner, whatever. Yep. So you just set it down in there, and it's got a magnetic tip. We're not sponsored by this at all, so this is just for fun. And then you drive the nail down in, and it attaches each piece to
Nice.
the piece. What? It secures the corner. And a less.
Are you okay?
Not really.
You having a stroke?
Yep. So I'm going to put a couple in each. No. Couple in each corner.
Aaron went and messed it all up.
I'm not a professional picture framer.
Did your thing move?
Nope.
Okay.
We're good. So between the CA glue and the V-nails, those things aren't going anywhere.
Awesome.
I'm sure if you were a picture framer, you'd be really good at using
Well, if
this
you
thing.
used it more than your first time today, you'd probably
That's
be better
really
at
not
it
that
too.
bad, to be honest.
No, but
We're learning quick. Yeah.
smoothness comes with
Yeah,
practice.
There's no smoothness here. Everything's awkward and
Yeah,
goofy.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's very cool. Okay, before we get any further, we're gonna spray paint the two square diamonds. If I didn't say before we need two of these, I only showed you how to build one, so here we are.
They're exactly the same though.
They're the same. So just take your measurements for the one diamond and double it. And you can paint your frames any way you like. I recommend doing it before going any further. And we're just using cheap, low spray paint. Okay, I need to back up and tell you I misspoke. This is not a 1x4 project. It is, however, a 1x8 project. So you're going to need more than the one if you're doing it with 1x4s. So I'm going to make the 3 shelves. We're going to start at 23 3/4. I'm sorry, 24 3/4. We need one of those and 2 at 16. Okay, we've got our shelves sanded. We're going to go ahead and stain them and probably clear coat them because we won't get another chance once it's put together. We're using good old golden oak. Okay, we are to the assembly part of the shelf. This is a very easy project. Putting it together will be very easy too. Okay, so we're going to start with the middle, and this will be the front of the shelf. I've marked 2 inches from each end on the middle piece. And we're going to take a little bit of Type Bond 3. Dabber on there, and we will line up the 2 long points of the diamond with those 2 marks. Try to center them, you know, that point in the center of the wood. We're just going to put some finish nails in there. You could use CA glue if you're confident in putting it in the right spot. I'm not, so we're going to use finish nails. Okay, now we'll do the bottom or the top, either one, and we're going to try to center the shelf in the diamond as best we can. Alright, so from the bottom of the diamond edge to the outside corner is 5 inches. We're going to put a mark on both sides, that way we know where to glue. We'll just put a little bit of glue. Now we'll put a couple more nails in it. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. And we'll just flip it over. You want to put your finished side of your diamond facing down because this will be the back looking at you. And put some glue there in your spots. Give her a nail. Okay, so there's a bunch of different ways you can hang this. You could put one in the center. This is what we're doing because we have a ton of them on our hands. These are what we use for the clocks. We'll just screw one to each side. All right.
All right, guys, we have a members only viewer submission. We're excited to show it to you guys.
This is from Larry Richardson.
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you. He's done the, what is it? Water plant?
The water pump planter.
That,
yes.
She said. Did a really good job, man.
It looks great.
Fantastic. That's one of our favorites, and everybody seems to love it.
It's been very popular
it's
video. So
thank you, Larry.
Thank you again.
We appreciate it.
I feel like I'm Vanna White.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Here's the finished product.
Pick a
Pick a letter.
Pick a value.
Yeah. I think it turned out really pretty. This would be good to set some little succulents on, or
knickknacks.
Salt and pepper shakers. I collect salt and pepper shakers,
I do.
and that would be a good extra shelf for those.
Yep. Super easy to build.
Yes.
Wood wise, like I said, you could make this out of one 8-foot 1x8.
Yeah.
If you're using 1x4s, an 8-footer, and about 3 foot of a second one. So
Yes.
Money wise, it would be better for the 1x8.
Yes.
I would say I would do about $65-$70 on this. If you're shipping it. If you're doing it at a craft show, you could get a lot less for it, but value your work.
Yes.
Make
Don't
money
undersell
on your stuff.
yourself, people.
People are crazy about giving their stuff away.
And now's the perfect time to also mention to the people out there that also follow the UFO topic.
That's right.
Like we do. Our podcast is now live.
It is, yay.
Yay. So we'll leave a link in the description to the YouTube for our podcast. It's UFO Phenomenon Podcast, and we have our first episode. You can also follow us on TikTok, but just your support with subscribing would help us out greatly, because we're just starting out at the bottom level. So
even if you don't like UFOs, subscribe to us. It
do
would
us
be
a
huge
solid.
help. So
Yes.
appreciate that.
Thank you guys so much for being here. If you haven't had a chance, please subscribe to this channel and the other one,
Do it.
and like the video, share, and hi.
Yep.
And we will see you guys next time.
That's right.
Thank you. We love y'all.
Love y'all.
Bye-bye.